Hi, it's Christy, and I'm here to show you how to get your boxes ready for taking them to collection. But before I do that, I also have a blessing that I want to impart on us. A prayer that when I was reading this morning in my devotions, it really jumped out at me, and I really was blessed from the Lord to read this good word for today, so I want to share it with you. It's from Hebrews 13, and it's verses 14 through 16. For here we have no lasting city, but we seek the city that is to come. Through him, then, let us continually offer up a sacrifice of praise to God. So hear that? Continually offer up a sacrifice of praise to God. That is the fruit of our lips that acknowledge his name. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. It jumped out at me because I think that making shoe boxes is a sacrifice. We could spend that money on ourselves. We could do some home improvements with the amount of money some of us spend on shoebox items. We could get a new outfit or go out to eat. But no, it says, do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. So as you think about dropping off your boxes, I want you to realize how pleased the Lord is with the sacrifice that you're bringing as you drop off your shoe boxes, and think about how it's much bigger than a box full of toys and clothes and toiletries. It's really an offering to God. And because of it, a child will hear the gospel, and we are all praying that they receive salvation through Jesus Christ. So that's what I wanted to share first. And here, now I'm going to have, this is actual thing. I'm getting ready to send this box, all my boxes, but this is the box that I'm on, to send for a boy 5 to 9. It says it has a soccer ball and a koala bear in it. But down here where it says missing, it says soccer ball needles. So I have those, and inflation directions, which I was able to print off on blessingsinashoebox.com. So I'm going to take off the big rubber bands, but I'm not going to get rid of them because we're going to need those at the end. Okay, got those off. And I'll set the list aside, and inside is all my shoe boxes. I don't remember all shoebox items. I kind of like to peek here. Oh, the water bottle has a picture of a koala on it. And this shirt is a soccer shirt from Walmart. And this koala I got from an auction on eBay. And there's some other goodies in here. Oh yeah, the soccer ball is down there. So I'm going to put him back in and see where a good place would be to stick these instructions for inflating a soccer ball. I think it's in many different languages, maybe even 16. Okay, good. That fits right there on the side. And then these needles, extra needles. They like you to send extra needles because I guess they're pretty easy to lose. So there you go. Now he's all ready. He's got a soccer ball and a pump in there. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, we're all set. And I'm going to close this back up again. Oh, wait, I need my letter. So that's what I was going to talk about next. I hope you're including a letter. It's really thrilling for the children to get a letter, to be able to see what the people look like that sent it to them. They're wondering where they live, and I put an X on the map here. And they, if you got a box, anybody were to get a box and it was a gift and they didn't know who sent it, that would really raise their curiosity. So having a letter and a picture really helps them to connect. A person that doesn't know them is sending them a gift, all because of God. Maybe I want to know this God that would put it in their heart to send it to me. And they love God, so maybe it's worth listening and learning about God. So that is why I send a letter. I didn't always send a letter, so don't feel bad if you didn't send a letter in the past, but think about sending a simple letter today, or this week, this year. If you need a template, Michelle put one on. This is what it looks like, well, without the letter. It's plain, and then you can put a word text box here, and then say whatever you want to say for to represent you and your family. All right, so now you're going to need to tell them that it's for a boy or a girl and how old. So I do like to do the tracking. Now, it doesn't cost any extra. Shipping is $9, whether or not you do it with a label like this that you print out from your computer, or if you are doing it from, you know, putting your check. You can put your check or cash in your box, and then they take it out at the processing center. So you can either do that and then get a label at the church or the location where you're dropping off your box, because they have these similar labels like that at the drop-off locations. So make sure you have a label. They'll give one to you at the drop-off location if you don't have one. In fact, kind of a funny story. Last year, the church that we went to drop off, it was their first year of doing it. And it was a big push at the high school to make shoeboxes. So a lot of high schoolers came in with their shoeboxes with no label and dropped them off and left real quick. So the ladies were talking about how nice it was, or how fun it was for them to open up the shoeboxes and look through them so they could decide if it was for a boy or a girl and how old. In fact, when I came in, they made a big announcement. Hers have labels on them already, because they weren't able to look in my boxes. They were so full like this that I wouldn't have wanted that, because I would be afraid that they wouldn't be able to get it all back in. But anyway, so you can get everything you need, as far as, even if you don't have a pen, they'll have all the supplies for you to put a label on, but make sure it gets a label so that so that your ladies or your gentlemen at the shoebox collection place don't have to figure out if it's for a boy or a girl or where it's going. So I think that was all I wanted to share. Here I have the glue stick out to remind you, or to remind me to tell you, if you are putting a picture on, a glue stick works great to attach it. I'm kind of a double stick tape girl, and I knew that would be really expensive, so I decided to try the glue stick because I had some left over, and it works. So I guess that's all I want to tell you. I pray that the Lord would bless you as you drop off your shoe boxes, and that you would have a sense of peace knowing that what we're doing is a sacrifice to God. God bless you. Happy shoeboxing. Happy last week of shoebox, of the shoebox season 2020. And bye for now.